Welcome to Transforming the Toddler Years, a Core 4 parenting podcast blending soul and science-based strategies to empower pandemic moms like you, raising kindergarten-ready kids. I'm Cara Tyrrell, your host, a lifetime lover of littles, girl mom, early childhood educator, and conscious parenting coach who truly believes that how we connect and collaborate with our kids in the first 5 years is how we raise world-ready kids who will change this world.
You know that it takes a village to raise a child, but did you know you can choose your village? That's why I've created a virtual village for you with all kinds of like-minded mamas. They're conscious, they're collaborative, they're intentional. Their goal is to raise really good human beings who will grow up to add value to this world. Join us in our private community on Facebook. Use the link in the show notes, and let's transform the toddler years together.
Today's episode is about apologizing to kids and the 4 reasons I do it, the 4 reasons I love it, the 4 reasons I highly recommend it. So let me start with a story. I love storytelling as a mode of communicating with you how this really works in my own life. So this week, I had an experience where I had to apologize to my 18-year-old. And I really overstepped. And I know I did. She's graduated from high school. She's on kind of a mini break and actually has time to do some fun things that she normally wouldn't have to do. And her best friends, who she has been estranged from for a long time and not able to be together with because of the school that she went to and the school that they went to, are both home. And they said, would you like to go spend the day with us? Let's go do something fun. And she said, yes, that sounds great. And my heart was so happy. So happy that they were together again, that they were going to spend the whole day together, drive to Boston, go to the aquarium, just make memories. And she's known these kiddos since they were 2 years old, right? This is a whole journey of friendship. And now they're taking it to the next level in their adult friendship. So the night before this was supposed to happen, she said to me, what time do you think we'll be back? And I said, I don't know. Boston's pretty far away. It's a long drive. Probably be back by 5, 6 o'clock at night. And she said, I don't think I can go. I have a commitment that I made with my aftercare program, and it's the last 2 days of doing childcare for these parents. There's no way. There's no way I'll be back in time. I can't go. Now, she was 100% right. So let me just tell you, before I get to the apology part, where I went sideways, that raising a child who knows her commitments and responsibilities and follows through on them, even when there's something else that's really enticing to do, even when she worked so hard to find time to see these friends she hadn't seen in a long time. That's just amazing. That tells me that her compass, her core, her value system is 100% intact. And I could not be happier about that. But here's where I went sideways. I let my emotions be what I thought her emotions should be. I got so sad, so frustrated for her, so upset for her. And I let it pour out. Oh my gosh, no, this can't happen. You guys were supposed to have this amazing day. You should find a way to go. Here I was, trying to talk her into walking away from that responsibility. Oh, and it was just my lack of ability to manage my emotions in the moment that made those words come out of my mouth. She, my incredibly wise 18-year-old, was the voice of reason. She said, no, I made a commitment. I have to see it through. She said, I can't go. And it is what it is, Mom. And we'll find another day and we'll do a different thing together, my friends and I, in awe of her. So after I calmed down, I realized I don't get to own her feelings. And I certainly don't get to project onto her what I think she should feel. And she was very clear with me about that. I think you're more upset about this than I am. She's right. I was. So I had to apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I overstepped. I'm sorry I let my emotions get the best of me. I'm sorry I tried to dissuade you from what you knew was the right thing to do. Do you forgive me? You get to have your own emotions and you get to manage your own challenges. And there's 4 reasons why I have always apologized to my children. When they were toddlers, all the way up through every big developmental stage of their life. And it's because when we do that, we live the core 4 connectors in action, right? People think that we're giving away our power when we apologize to our kids. But actually, we are sharing a sense of collaborative power, that team building experience. We're not giving it away. We're strengthening it. A powerful person is someone who can own their mistakes. A powerful person is somebody who can see through their responsibilities even when it's hard. A powerful person is somebody who knows that being mutually respected matters more, that building the relationship matters more than holding on to those feelings or the feeling of, I was right. I clearly wasn't. I was wrong. So why not just say so? Those core 4 connectors, mutual respect, shared honesty, implied trust, and the ability to openly communicate about anything, even when it's hard. That is the relationship that you foster every time you say, I'm sorry to your kids. I made a mistake. Let me tell you why that happened for me and honestly apologize to you so that we can move through it and past it. Another reason that apologies are so important, and not just an I'm sorry, right? That doesn't tell you anything. That's why people say to you, for what? You need to elaborate. Another reason that apologies are so important is it busts the myth that as a parent, it's your job to be perfect. You're not supposed to be, because you're a human being. So you will make mistakes. And repairing mistakes is part of the human experience. And you're raising a human being. And so by busting the myth of perfectionist tendencies, you are giving your child permission to not be perfect. How powerful is that? When you give your child permission to not be perfect by modeling for them that you're not either, they feel safe enough to come to you and tell you, I'm sorry. Share something hard that they otherwise wouldn't feel safe enough to share. Forgiveness inside the true connection of that collaborative relationship is the biggest power of them all. So next time you speak words to your kids that you didn't need to come out of your mouth. Next time you lose your cool, you yell, or you blame, or you should all over them, or could have all over them, take your time, calm yourself, and when you're ready, go back and repair it. They love you unconditionally, and you do too. Because honestly, you make the repair in your brain. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Next time I'll do differently. Wow, I can't believe that came out of my mouth. What words could I use instead next time? How did that make my kiddo feel? You do the repair because as conscious collaborative parents, we self-check, we course correct, but your child can't read your mind. So unless you share that repair with them, unless you share that through an apology and an admission and a decision and an intention to do it differently next time, they have no idea. That's how you feel. And that's what you need to do. So in summary, here are the 4 reasons that I highly recommend you begin apologizing to your children. 1, it strengthens your relationship. 2, shows them it's okay to make mistakes. We're not perfect. We're humans. 3, models how to process big feelings, which they have lots of, and that emotionally regulating them is part of the healthy experience. 4, it's the core 4 connectors in action. Until our next episode, stay mindful and proactive as you transform the toddler years.